I feel really weird today. I feel, I don't know, it's Friday. Like, I kind of want to go out and do stuff. But, also I need to go do work. Like, I need to put my head down and work. But, it's interesting. It's like whenever you're doing something, you're like, oh, I need to do that, I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to do this. Like, whenever you're working, you have a million things you need to do, and you can't keep them all straight. Well, as soon as you stop working and you're like, I don't really have to do much, all of that just goes away. And then you start remembering it, and then you get pissed off because you just had so much free time and you didn't do any of it. That's my life. It feels like it is. So, yeah, I've been listening to this guy. His name is Landon Rhodes, and he has a school community that is all about okay, let's get your thoughts out, big boy. It's all about making a media business. So he has a media business, and it's all about him making videos for people and making lots of money. And he teaches people how to do that. And that's not really what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to start a business called Bell Media in the future. It's kind of already up and running, but it's nothing official. It's pretty much just under me. And, but I'm doing like really small jobs. But it's taking a lot of my time. And honestly, that's really frustrating because it shouldn't take that much of my time, and I'm trying to figure out ways to leverage my time, leverage my money to be able to make it make sense for me. But if I ever want to turn it into $1 million business, it seems next to impossible without just having crazy amounts of employees, which been praying for a forerunner, believing that the Lord's gonna give me a good one my way. I want a black on black, all-wheel drive, 150,000 miles or less, 2015 or newer, and I want it to have a sunroof and a little black leather interior and roof rack, skid plate. I think that's pretty much it. Oh, and a sunroof. Did I say sunroof already? Anyway, that's what I want. Been praying for that. They're too expensive. I've been looking at them, and to get one, you're looking at about 100 and not 100. What am I saying? You're looking at about 30 grand. And I'll tell you right now, buddies, I don't got 30 grand. But I need to figure out what I need to do. There's a lot of things that I have in my mind that I need to put on paper, just to kind of go through. So this is the first vlog, so I probably should explain more than what I'm already explaining. But I just don't want it to be crazy long, and I don't want it to bore people. But if you're gonna get on this train and you're getting on early, or maybe there's 99 more episodes of this and you've already watched them all, and this is the first one, you're like, I need to watch the first video, and you're watching this, hey, I did it, you did it, we did great. That's an awesome thing to think about. That'd be very, very cool. You found this video and you watched them all. That's borderline a miracle. I would say it's a miracle. And you're suffering through this whole video, so that's great. Okay, I'll move right along. But I want to start my own business. I have started my own businesses in the past. I've had a pressure washing business. When I was younger, my dad had a landscaping business. I had a website business with a friend of mine, and now I do like marketing consulting, and now I'm doing video stuff, and I've done YouTube pretty much the whole time in between all of it. So YouTube is it's a constant thing. It just keeps nagging at me. Like, I have to figure it out. It's something like I don't love it, but I just can't handle not knowing how to win at YouTube. It really bothers me. And, I think there's so many things to win at everything. Like, you can be the best at this. Like, say, okay, who's the best fighter in the world? I've been watching, like, some anime the other night about, like, the different types of, like, fighters and, like, how big they are and, like, the techniques. Like, like in Japan, you have, like, the sumo, and in China, you have, like, these monks, or, like, the ninja or whatever it is. And then in America, you have, like, boxing, and you have UFC, and then you have, like, Krav Maga, and Israel. I don't know. It's like there's different, like, body types, body styles, way of maneuvering yourself to be able to be the most lethal person you can be. And I think that's the same thing with business. Like, there's different ways billionaires have all gotten to the same thing. And there's different ways millionaires. I think everybody can put their own flavor on it. You don't have to, like, do it a certain way. Well, I just recorded a whole long thing in slow motion, so that's awesome. Still learning. So I finished up my job. I'm done 3:50-ish. And it's been a pretty good day. Several trips, kind of just all over the place. It's been kind of hot. Some people were late. Overall, it's pretty good, though. No complaints, really. I didn't eat great, so I felt pretty bad. Like, just gross. I feel sticky. So I need to take a shower, but I'm also going to try to work out tonight. So we'll see how all that works out. Don't have any big plans for the night. So I need to get to work. I need to do some work. So I think I will. Gotta do some laundry too. Classic laundry. A lot of this stuff is confidential, so I wasn't able to show a lot of it. The reason why you're going to be delivering it, if you're wanting to be a courier, then like, that's the whole point. Is like, it's expedited. It needs to be, lots of paper signing to make sure everything is good to go. So yeah, it can be a little annoying sometimes, but that's why they're paying you to do it. And there's going to be another one tomorrow. I'm going to try to do 100 of these. So we'll talk more tomorrow. Hopefully you enjoyed. Don't have to get everything out in this 15-minute video, I think. Okay, so I thought I was going to end the video. Wanted to talk a little bit more. I worked out, just thinking about some things. I do think I've been having this mindset that I need to do something that's, like, more scalable. Things that, like, okay, if it's easy, then I can do a lot of it. And then I can provide value and do a lot of those things. Kind of like a get-rich-quick kind of thing. And I think that's the wrong way I need to go about it. And I think that, for a while, I thought that. And I think what I need to be doing is doing something that's difficult, and then from there, just getting better at that thing that's very difficult, and then turning that into something that's scalable. So, like, with YouTube videos, I was watching this video on how to make a great short, 10-minute video. I mean, wow, what an investment, 10 minutes. But watching this, I was like, there's, like, a lot of steps. This guy was talking about making a really good video, and yeah, it was just, I don't know. It was a lot. There's, like, 20 steps. Like, you need to get good captions. You need to use sound effects. You need to use so many things just to get, like, a video to get 1 million, 2 million views, which you get, like, $200 for. And it's like, that's, like, probably 10 hours of work, doing it for the first time for $200. Seems terrible. Which I guess it's not. I guess it's not terrible. But I mean, it could flop. Totally could flop. But they do compound. So, but they also don't. Like, you have to keep making videos to get. So anyway, I think I really do need to be passionate about what I'm talking about, and you know, from there, then I can make a really good short about those things. But yeah, so anyway, I think I'm pretty much done with this. I just need to get in there and start doing some things and bringing some people on board and hopefully not make the mess any worse. I need to clarify some things. I probably need to build a website. So yeah, probably do that tonight. Anyway, okay, we'll see. I have another one. I guess I will say this. When you're working out in the gym, I feel like there's, you know, you have, like, you separate your mind and your body kind of thing. And your mind is like, oh, well, I did this week, and then I need to do this here. I need to do incremental little steps. And in reality is, you could be taking the incremental steps slower than what you're actually physically capable of taking them. So what I mean by that is, if I say I lift, you know, I can curl 25, then I can curl 35, then I can curl 45. And that's kind of a more, you know, incremental thing with like curling, like free weights. But like on some of the machines, like you can skip 2 or 3 levels pretty quickly because you feel like, oh, well, if I'm only going up 5 pounds on the curls, then I can only go up, you know, the next weight pin on the machines, you know, 2 weeks from now or whatever. And it's just slow. Like today, I was like doing the hamstring things, and I went up like 5 levels, and I could rep it. And in my mind, in my brain, it was like, oh, I can't do that yet. But my body was like, yes, you can. So it's almost like they're like different things, and you have to just like listen to the one that's pushing you. You can't listen to the one that is holding you back. And worst comes to worst, you fail. You know your limits. Just go back to where you can work it. I mean, that's the worst option. I mean, maybe you strain yourself and hurt yourself is like the worst option. But, I mean, come on. Don't push yourself that much. But just try really hard. And, you know, you don't have to pop a blood vessel to be able to try to do some hamstring exercises. Anyway, that's everything I got. So that's a little revelation for the day, a little insight for the day. I spent a lot of time by myself all the time. Like I'm by myself now, by myself all day today, pretty much, except when I was at the warehouse and then like talking to some people on the phone, and then yeah, pretty much it, and then deliveries. So it's a kind of a quiet life, but it's okay. So gives you time to reflect, gives you time to think. So that's what I've been doing today, and hopefully some good things come from it. So this video is gonna be like 20-something minutes long, so good luck watching it. Have a great day, and I will see you in the next one.